Mm-mm-mm. This is gonna be a good message. Ooh. All right. Hey everybody, it's Multimedia 7 here to do a SNR message. This gonna be a good one. Mm-hmm. I'm here is like where to start, where to begin. So before I get into the overall message, right? There are some prevalent dream catcher messages that needs to be narrated and discussed. Some of us discuss, like somebody disgusted by something, or somebody tried to discuss something disgusting with another person, or something somebody heard was disgusting. What? All right, so it's so interesting. I had this dream maybe 1 or 2 years ago, right? And it didn't make sense to me. I want to say maybe like 2 years ago I had this dream. It had to be like 2 years ago. But when I seen it, I was just like, to be honest, the reason why the dream was kind of weird, you know, like oh my goodness, it's a lot to something about the Aries. It's always good to trust your discernment, you know, because God is like trust your discernment with God always. It's one of those situations where you like, are you going to listen to yourself, the wisdom that God gave you, or are you going to listen to another person? Discernment. So this weird dream that I had, I'm going to narrate it, right? But after I had the dream, somebody that I know that personally knows a particular person that I saw in the dream, I asked him a question. I was like, just to ask, right? Just to see what the particular person would say. Now this, the Aries, right? This Aries, I know not to like be in my best interest. So it's just like, let me see what this person's gonna say, just to see. I narrated the dream for them. They're like, yeah, it's a good dream. Oh my gosh, like somebody you like, all right, it's one of the situations where you know what? It's not even like you ask this person for real. It could be in regards to like you want a second opinion, you want a perspective on a certain situation, or you just wanted to like quote unquote vent. You wanted to just like express yourself. You just had some things you wanted to discuss, but you didn't, have a particular person that you had in mind to talk to. It just kind of happened, is what I'm hearing. You just wanted to express, I don't know if it's feelings, a event, a situation, whatever, right? But you never had any Rodriguez. You never had any intention of like asking for, hold on. Interesting. You never had any intention on like asking for advice on the situation. You just wanted to talk about it. And then the person you was possibly venting to, expressing yourself to, this person not only tried to give you advice, this person also tried to give you bad advice. And it's like you kind of looking at the person like, all right, so let me narrate what happened in the dream, right? So, dang, I can narrate this a few different ways, and I'm gonna. So, the dream I had 2 years ago, I saw somebody I referred to as a prophet, right? Was chasing me at nighttime. First of all, that's like how if you have a dream and you see your spiritual guru or a pastor, whatever, chase you at nighttime, does that even sound like? But I'm gonna tell you why it was a good thing. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you the parallels between it. So like it was nighttime on a particular street. I know the avenue, whatever, the location of where he was chasing me from. And the prophet was chasing me, and then while he was chasing me, like when somebody chases you in real life, this is real adolescent vibes. Like when somebody chases you, your natural response is to start running. It's like kind of like a fear tactic or something like that. So it's like I see the guy chasing me, and I'm just like I kept running. So I was running, and then very quickly I stopped running. I don't know if somebody was trying to scare somebody, or maybe somebody heard something that scared them. But anywho, so like that actually did happen, but we're not gonna get into all that because I did have a previous dream that I spoke to the prophet about. Um, and it was more of a confirmation for himself than it was for me. Something about Sagittarius sunsign placement very significant because something about teachers and teaching and people in teaching positions. So that narrates with the gurus, the prophets, the pastors. Like every prophet, pastor, guru has their own prophet, preacher, even terror. Like people have their own spiritual gurus, even as spiritual gurus. So there's something about that that's very specific. Maybe there was a spiritual guru of some sort that had a client, and the spiritual guru was giving them advice about their client. Not like unintentionally, but like there's something about two different motives. But yeah, so like in the dream, after the prophet was like chasing me, I stopped running. It wasn't because like and when I stopped running, the prophet in the dream disappeared. Like it was like, but it wasn't like I was looking for him. I didn't turn around or anything like that. I just stopped running. And I honestly think in the dream it was trying to tell me when I stopped running, it was just like, what are you scared of? You know what I'm saying? So like when I stopped running, the reason why I stopped running is because I seen some lady on the ground crying, hiding her face. Now that's two different connotations. Now I know what it is. It has so many different meanings because there's different parallels of like perspective, different perspectives of the situation, different people involved. Scorpio significant. So when I seen the person crying, I just kind of looked over like I ain't asked no question. I was just looking at this person crying, but it was hiding their face. Something about somebody hiding something that they were doing in regards to another person, and how that scenario is not working out for them. Now, something about Taurus, something about Aquarius, something about Leo. Now, before I continue with the channel message for the SNR read, the actual title for this channel message is going to be something in regards to 3 sides of a story: the truth, a lie, and a projection. Oh, Boss Dog is back. All right, boss dog is weird. Can you please refrain from the studio doing that nonsense? It's just that somebody just tried to stress you out, but in the long run, see, I did that pun there. In the long run, it's going to be very good. So, somebody was possibly trying to use sex magic to create some sort of scenario. Like this guy, Boss Dog, has risen in the comments, is trying to imitate sexual misconduct while I'm doing the channel message. And it's like it's very interesting because I never gave him any consent to my womb or, genitalia. So Archangel Michael. Anywho, I don't know if I told y'all, but the card on top of the deck is massive luck. Something about consent is very, very significant. When I said the truth, a lie, and a projection, as soon as I said projection, notice how this person in the comment section was trying to project sexual activity, looking as though like I'm supposed to read it, narrate a different message, but this person is basically saying they getting off on me, like in a sexual connotation. But notice how I said I ain't never consented to that. So it's like it never happened. Projection. So if you go against somebody else in regards of consent, and they're telling you, no, this is not happening, and somebody reverses that projection, what do you think would happen? Anywho, I don't know about y'all. I know people be like, "Oh my gosh, I wouldn't wish nothing on my worst. I wouldn't wish down my worst." And who? I don't be saying that. Somebody try to do something with a negative connotation towards me, I'm a reverse and hope, and not hope. I'm just whatever your projection was, whether I know or not. I'm just ask, let it go back onto you because I never consented for you to even bring that in my energy. So back to what I was saying, right? So quick story time, right? So this is warning, right? If you would like to get more information in regards to the discernment of cats and dogs, you can purchase my Watt book on Barnes and Nobles under Multimedia 7, or you can watch the channel message on Patreon or on YouTube. Now, in regards to cats, that's something to do with Virgos, or sometimes Aries. Because cats have this thing in regards to Egypt. Egypt is of melanated people, pyramids. There's some sort of channel message here. Pyramids, Aries. Just know that. But cats are known to be spiritual beings. That's why they say cats have 9 lives. Because there's something about the spirit of a cat. Even spirit, spirits can have vessels. So maybe it's something about feline, femininity. That's what I'm hearing. Something about a woman. Or somebody with, feminine attributes. But anywho, so I say all that to say so this morning, doing my errands, I see this cat, it's not technically a stray cat, it's a cat in the neighborhood from one of the neighbors. They just let their cat roam about or whatever. At first, I ain't had no problem with it. But, because this particular cat from the neighbor's home would keep creeping up onto, our property. So I'm just like, all right, maybe there's, a good vibe coming from this property. Maybe they just, hanging out here. Whatever. But then that cat started bringing more cats. And I was like, wait, hold up. I was just like, All right, what y'all got like a little club going on? Like it could be like something about a girl group or something like that. A sorority of some sort. And I ain't think nothing of it. I'm just like, all right, like I guess this home got the good energy, whatever. Cool, whatever. It's something like the plot thickens. Something about somebody's home. Something about a big home or something like that. And it has to do with a foreigner. Maybe this is from a home in a foreign country, a woman group in a foreign country. This could be in regards to a church group, a cult group, a sorority of some sort, of foreigners in a big home somewhere. I would not talk about in jail or something. Because you know when you say the big house, it has something to do with jail. Anywho's, like I was saying, doing errands, seen the cat. But I was just talking previously, like I have no problem with the cats being on the property because I'm thinking it's good energy, everything like that. Until this Aquarius sunshine placement had called me one day. So it's something about two Aquariuses. The person called me, was like, can you please open the door because they was talking about they was scared. I'm like, scared? I get down there, it's the cats. The cats are just chilling on the property, and the person was scared of the cats, and that just intuitively let me know, like, all right, these are not normal cats. These are not normal cats. It's like it's something more to the situation because this particular person was scared. So it's like whatever was possessing the cat, whatever the cat as a vessel was being used for, of being on that property. And like I said, if you want more information on the discernment of cats and dogs, you can go watch my video on Patreon or purchase the Watt book. But yeah, so no negativity. I say all this to say because this morning, like I said, I was doing errands, and then somebody don't like what I'm saying. So, anywho, so this morning I run errands, I seen the cat on the property. Like like before I got to the property, I already seen it. So I was just like, no funny, on the Dr. Doolittle real quick. I ain't a man though. Something about Eddie Murphy. So I'm like, get off my property. Like literally talking to the cat like it was a person. I said, get off my property before I even got over there. Why that cat just started like me yelling at me like it had an issue? I'm like, oh, so I start running up. I start running up like no Peter. Like I wasn't about to. I just wanted to like scare it off a little bit. Like just let the cat know I'm not playing. Like I really will run up on you. I took like one step. That cat left, gone. Ironically, something about Aries. Now Aries has to do with overall the cat representation is Virgo, but the lineage of cat is Aries. If you understand, you understand. So something about some like there was like a Virgo woman trying to take. There's a Virgo woman possibly in the industry that has their own fraternity. All right, no. I'm understanding now. Wow. So there's a Virgo woman somewhere in the industry that uses African or foreign. I'm gonna just be honest. African, yeah, African deities or spirituality, divination to do something in particular. They're like embodying that or something. But in regards of cultural appropriation, there's something that this particular person is doing that is not right. I think this person has claimed possession of this African divination, and I'm hearing culture vulture. or something about cultural appropriation, very significant. Hmm. Anywho's, but there's an actual person that possibly is of the descendant. All right, so this person tried to take control of some. All right, so home, something about home, shelter. What embodies a home? Like, what is the embodiment of a home? Hmm. Something about that. I'm not about to dwell on too for too much, but yeah. So like I said, I had to get the cut off. It left. So like, it could be that somebody this imposter syndrome thing has been coming out so much. Somebody could have tried to take credit for something in regards of African divination, spirituality, a deity of some sort, and they're actually afraid of whatever they conjured up. So when the real person, this imposter syndrome thing is wild right now. It's been going on for the last couple of weeks. It's like there's people out there pretending to be other people using divination of said person's descendants. And then if the person was to be called out for it publicly, this person would get scared and then go into hiding or something. Or maybe this person went into hiding because of it. Another possible scenario is that this imposter, this Virgo, this person using African divination could have ties to an overseas female cult, or maybe they have like their own spiritual gurus in Africa to remember what I said, because it's gonna come back into play, because I wasn't even gonna like narrate this far. So anyway, so that's what happened this morning, and that made me think about a particular particular LA. The person could live in LA, Los Angeles. Maybe all right. So the truth, a lie, and a projection. Something about movies. You know, LA is known for like the movie industry. I'm not going to narrate too much on that. So this made me remember a particular situation when a long time ago, I was at the alleyway of a home on a property, and I was gonna go to the back to go do something, whatever. And then before getting to the back, I saw it was two squirrels. Something about an uncle and a father. Because I was thinking, what's the embodiment of squirrels? And I thought about the phrase, squirrel always trying to catch a nut. Something about two men in regards to their sexual prowess. Let me use words that I know. I know what the word means. I can't think of how to pronounce it right now. But something in regards to two men and their sexual nature. I'll say that. Something about an uncle and a father. And when I seen them squirrels, right, there was a stick. I didn't know what to do at the time. I was young. There was a stick, and I threw the stick to just kind of shoo them away because I didn't want to get too close. Them squirrels tried to run me out of the backyard. Now, there's something about the reference back door. A particular woman could have went into a situation unknowingly, knowing that This person could have went into harm's way in the kind of in a sense, like, all right, like, because even me throwing the stick at the squirrels or whatever, I'm thinking they're gonna run away. No, that agitated the squirrels. You could throw a stick to a dog, they might play catch and fetch. So like something about two men that weren't as easily manipulated in a particular situation that a woman was into in regards to her uncle or father figure. And then unknowingly, an uncle father figure were to be or are backdoored. The woman was going to walk into a situation with these two men and also be backdoored. Unknowingly, somebody used their intuition. I'm hearing like a beautiful distraction. The woman could have been used as a beautiful distraction from who, why, what, where, I don't know. Somebody was used as a beautiful distraction in regards to a father and an uncle. Two men to be backdoored or previously. Woman would have ended up in the situation with them and she would have joined them. But she was using a distraction to get their attention, which made them upset. And when they got upset, they tried to attack her. But maybe that was the whole point. Wow. So anywho, so back into the dream catcher I was talking about, the dream where I seen the prophet chasing me and I saw a woman crying, right? So early, like I think it was last week or whatever, I seen something real interesting. I learned something. I'm gonna get into it later, but I can talk about it now. Basically, the Leo had gave me a gift a few weeks ago or whatever, maybe like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, whatever. And thankful for the gift, you know. And when the person gave me the gift, I'm like, like, all right, now I gotta get you a gift center. I've learned that when somebody gives you a gift, you're not obligated to, give them a gift back unless you want to. And the person said, oh, no, you don't have to do nothing. You don't get nothing to me. I'm all right. Because really, I am one of the people I like to give gifts because I put my thought into gift giving or whatever. But like I've learned that it's not everybody you give a gift to, and it matters who gives a gift to you. So I was just like, I was thankful for the gift, but I'm not even gonna hold you. I kind of was like waiting to see, like, all right, let's see what happens. And sure enough, something did happen. The first thing that happened after that person gave me a gift, because it was when I used the particular gift that the person gave me. Something about a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun sign. This person gave me a gift, right? I'm not gonna say what the gift was. Then I used the gift. I think after the second time I used the gift, that same day I had took a nap. Then this weird dream. A lot of people don't know what's it called it. What is that thing called where all right, so some people go through sleep paralysis. I'm not one of those people, so I guess you would call it lucid dreaming. So when I used a person's gift the second time, I had this weird dream that was supposed to be sleep paralysis, I guess, but I don't go through that because fuck this is. So anyways, that person, like, I don't know, it was so crazy. It's like you don't want me to say anything. So that person, basically, this person tried to attach their energy to me. It was something about energy harvesting. This person wanted to. Here you go again, J Dub. Worry about what I'm doing. Is lit today or not? Is lit today or not? Dang, why don't you go get a job, J Dub? You always watching me when I'm live. How are you always available to watch me when I'm live? You must not got a job. Thank you, God, for my career. Looking ass. Anywho, that was good. Thank you. I need to laugh. So, anywho, then you missed the first live and everything. Like, look at you. Not on time and nothing. You about to be. I would have made you a moderator if you wasn't so dusty. Any. He's still coming. She's still coming too. Who the fuck knows? Like, all it takes is one call to one of these nerd geeks, and I'd be like, find that IP address. Like, stop playing. Oh my god! Not on the government website. Like, y'all is wild. Like, somebody is just so mad every time you tell them the truth, and that's why I know whatever I said before that J Dub person in the comments started, saying whatever, it was the truth. Even I don't remember what I said, so whatever. It's still commenting, confirmation, the number 3. Whatever I said before I started laughing at J Dub in the comment section was the truth. So like I was saying, right? So the person gift that I used the second time I had this dream in the lucid dreaming, it's like it was real quick. It was like a premonition almost. I was like it was how many? It was about 3. It was 3 cats I seen in the dream, and they were all at 3 different locations. And it wasn't me. I guess it was showing me another person in the room while they were sleeping. Like, so, and it's either a wife or authoritative figure of some sort. They were in their room, laying on the floor, like some sort of heart attack or a stroke or something like that, and they couldn't breathe. And I was just like, oh my gosh. Like, and while the person couldn't, he tried to get my attention so bad, the cars just started moving by itself. Like, obviously not by itself. Something about Libra, something about the justice system. I don't know who that is in the comments, but they said you're going to court. I don't know if that's physically or spiritually, but I'm going to just mind my business. It's something about Libra. Something about somebody you're in a partnership with in your business or in your romantic life. Anywho, this is my business. Anyways, what was I about to say? Yeah, so like, this person, like, while they were not able to breathe, having a heart attack, it was like 3 cats, whatever, and then 2 of them was trying to like attack the person or whatever. No, actually, they weren't. 1 cat was in the kitchen. The other cat was a black cat, and if you know anything about cats, it has something to do with good luck. So that's why number 7 had came out. That's exactly why number 7 had came out, because the overall message when we pulled the card was massive luck. Something in regards to somebody's partnerships in business or romantic aspect, like something about somebody's romantic partner or their business relationship is going to bring them a lot of luck. And the person who was laying down, like, all right, we're going to get into that. So like, fast forward, there was an orange, it wasn't an orange cat, it was like a yellow pale cat. It was like a pale yellow. I don't know if y'all heard that, but I'm not gonna listen to that. Like, somebody damn near about to lose their voice trying to get your attention, trying to block what you got going on. Like, give it no clout. That's an interesting phrase of words for this SNR message. Damn, that's crazy. Anyways. But yeah, that's what I seen in the dream. But yeah, the pale yellow cat tried to bite somebody's thumb. That has something to do. Ever heard the reference green thumb? So this, I mentioned Virgo already. So something about Taurus and the Capricorn. I'm not even trying to be funny, right? I guess I gotta say it. So because when Virgo came up, the first person I thought about taught somebody something. Ooh, so when I first was doing the message and I kept saying Virgo, the first person I was in regards to African divination, the first person I thought about was Beyonce. I just didn't want to say anything. Then, now that we're saying Taurus and Capricorn, in the conspiracy videos, they talk about, especially after, I don't know, something previous before this award show took a lot of that, deflected a lot of that energy away in regards to Kendrick Lamar. Previously, they were talking about like Beyonce and other artists that were afraid of her for whatever reason. It was like propaganda or whatever. And then one of the people that they mentioned was Aaliyah. That's all I'm gonna say. Somebody don't like that I said that, but if it's not true, I don't know. I'm just saying what the chat. I don't have that person's name or none of the people's name written down on the paper today. So if it just come out, it just come out. So I say I was to say. So after I had that dream, I was just like, what the heck, like. I don't know. God want me to know something. I don't know what it have to do with that person's energy, you know, because if that's serious, I don't know if it's like life alert, because the person's relatively young. Something about an entertainer, a Leo, sun sign placement or something. But then what happened? So then after that, a few days later, like a week, like another week later, something had happened. So like I'm just like, all right, I know I'm about to figure something out. So like I go online and using a phone or whatnot, that's Aquarius placement. I see that same Leo online was like, no shade, was like, jokingly complaining about, wanting somebody to pay their rent. And it was interesting because that same week I was doing a project. I'm not gonna tell you who the celebrity was, this deceased celebrity or whatever. I was doing research on that particular person, and that person, the person in particular, had like a princess, a princess from somewhere, like paying for her home and financing her when she was going through one of her struggles or whatever like that. So I was just like, interesting. So when I went online, seeing that happen, I'm like, interesting. Like something about somebody want to project like somebody has more money than another particular person. It's not really more about men in this message. It's really giving more about females in the looking like the music industry. But I haven't pulled out any cards yet or discussed anything else about it. Yeah, so like something about the music industry, certain circles, groups, occult groups that they're in, the projections of public perceptions of image, their relationships. Somebody, all right, so there's two parallels right now. And one parallel, somebody was getting attacked for telling the truth about a situation. So somebody possibly used African divination to try and make this person cry and lose out on their finances and be unhappy in their romantic relationships. But there's another parallel that somebody lied on a particular person for telling the truth. This person could have been like, they're doing this to me, they're doing that to me, this is why this is happening to me. We're lying the whole time. And it could possibly be somebody previously or past, present, future, take the message how it resonates, who's really going through the situation that this person was narrating was being done to them. The person was lying the whole time while projecting. Here's this imposter syndrome. Somebody could be going through a particular situation, and there's actually somebody that needs help. But the person that needs help, the imposter syndrome is the other person wants to be that person that needs help. So they came up, it was all a lie. Came up with a particular story to like, make them look better in a particular situation and take from the person who actually needed help by lying. And it was a reversal with that one. What comes around goes around. So like that person is now experiencing what they wanted for another person to happen to them because they wanted to be somebody else so bad. So somebody benefited out of the situation of being lied on. And the person who lied on them is now going through this particular situation that they never wanted to be in the first place. They just wanted to be seen so bad. Dang, I see like more than like 6 messages on from J Dub in the comments. That's crazy. J Dub in the comments talking about he controlled me on here. He feels as though because he's a business owner that wakes up at 9:44 in the morning, before 9:44 in the morning to jump on somebody he claims to not likes live to troll them while he's a business owner at 9 o'clock in the morning. You see what I'm talking about? Like people be having all this time supposedly talking like they big boss and everything, doing stuff like this. That could be that message gonna resonate with somebody. The first thing that just made me think of is Sky Jackson and Erica Mena. Like a few years ago, they were talking about how Sky Jackson and Erica Mena as celebrities, not regular civilians, like as celebrities, those two people separately allegedly were making fake Instagram accounts to troll people, other celebrities that they knew. I guess that shows that like even as a business owner, some people, I'm not talking about me, but some people can make a lot, like can make so much money, have so much influence, not only have nothing to do with it, have no real skills, have no real talent, have nothing to do. Hey, Salah with that EBK. Look. And then J Dub got the purple, and this is crazy. Like, there's something about in a cold group. What gang? No shade. I don't know if you with that, but what gang is EBK from? It's something about a gang. It's something about gang activity. What? I don't got nothing to do with that. But I'm not gonna hold you if you know the history of EBK ain't no gang. You know what? YSL. But no, in all actuality, like I really don't know. So if you can educate me in the comments what EBK is, I would really like to know that, because that's not why, that's not what I know. That's not what I thought. Anyways, so oh my gosh, like yo. What? Yo, Salam EBK, you are wild in the comments right now. I'm like, ain't that a gay? He said, it ain't, he or she said, it ain't a gay. It's like, it's just like everybody killer is against, it's against everybody. What? Oh my God, somebody wants somebody in seclusion so bad. But then you got people like the J Dub person that like, you got the person like the J Dub person in the comments Talk about I'm a business owner. That person is in seclusion. Got nothing to do. You know, probably does have a business of their own, but got nothing to do but to get on YouTube and troll other people because you know what? He probably got people working for him while he got nothing to do. If that's the life you want to live, I don't know. Take the best out of his name. So, and then this week, right? In regards to that dream, so once I realized that about this morning with the chasing the cat and whatever, Virgo, Aries, whatever. This week, you know, a Virgo from my past, a guy I went to church with, grew up with, you know, adolescence type. He just like I don't know, he had tried to get in contact with me on social media and I wasn't having it. Because I know this person and you know, I don't really know to say if like this person is like intentionally or unintentionally like, you know, a hater. Like I'm not even trying to even be funny. You ever met somebody that like gives off good energy, but you know deep down in your heart like they feel some type of way? What kind of cards? I made it myself. My intuitive deck. I don't do tarot. People love to be like, oh my gosh, some tarot card. Nah, I ain't never do tarot a day in my life. You know, I was kind of if you need to know, like raised up Christian. You know, got more spiritual. You know, it's Christian background in the church, all that. So, but I grew up in prophetic churches, so I don't need tarot. Anywho's, so this person, right, try to get like in contact with me on social media, and like I immediately blocked the person because what I realized from my previous interactions with that Virgo guy that I knew from church and adolescence is that the only time that guy would come around is when he would think that I was sad and needed a shoulder to cry on. And that sounds nice, don't it? This man, I like he never wanted me to cry, but whenever I would be trying to vent to this, see, rewind the message to begin the message because it all correlates. Whenever I would like be going through something, he'd be the first one. Like, and it'd be yo, I would literally previously get into an argument with somebody. My phone started ringing. This guy, it's like this dude knew every time something negative was like going on in regards to me, and I'm just like, like it's like he was too eager. It's like, and then it's given like, oh, what's the tea, girl? Like I don't know, but like I don't like that, and you know, at first I'm just like, you know, that's probably just part of his personality traits or whatever like that. You know, sometimes when it comes to people and their characteristics, you really got to be honest with yourself and be like, people be like, oh my gosh, they won't do me like that. You really need to look at certain scenarios and situations and be real with yourself. Trust your own discernment. The discernment God gave you, are you going to trust yourself or another person? So, you know, I already knew that, so I just kind of like stayed away from him. Now, my whole life, knowing this person since the age of 1 years old, this person has never in their life had me on social media. But some way, somehow, wanted to be in contact with me to know every time something wrong was going on in my life without having me on social media. It's giving third party energy. It's like every time, pay attention to every time something is going on in a negative connotation in your life, there's a specific person that always want to be front and center. You need to watch that person or get them away from you. And you have to be honest with yourself and realize that there's a third party energy. There's somebody in the mix. Because who did I mention? A Virgo, and I mentioned the Aries. There's somebody leaking information. There's a woman leaking information in regards to the entertainment industry. Take the message how it resonates. So, like I was saying, one of the indications as to me not wanting to, really deal with that Virgo guy that I've known since adolescence, there was previously a situation that had occurred that was very much sentimental to me at the moment, that I was in the process of, healing from. That person tried to use in a joking manner a scare tactic in regards to that sentimental moment that I was healing from, to try and inflict some sort of fear tactic on me. And I just remembered the person's face while they were doing it. They were just smiling, like they were enjoying. Like there's somebody that enjoys seeing you in fear and pain, distress. But every time somebody wanted to cry, now they feel bad. That opposite, what's the opposite zodiac sign of Virgo? Pisces. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, the water zodiac elements that have to do with something about somebody in a some sort of gun, a pistol. Like, what is going on? Like, somebody could have tried to do like a joke or a scare tactic where a weapon was involved, a gun or a pistol, to inflict some sort of fear tactic, and they thought it was funny. And then maybe the person probably started crying because they were in fear. Now the person feel bad. What? Oh nah. Anywho's, but yeah, so thinking back to the Dreamcatcher, I said something about a vehicle is very significant. A red vehicle, a Aries vehicle, somebody not being able to travel somewhere in regards to something significant, or somebody not wanting a particular person to travel somewhere. I'm gonna get into that in a second. So like I said, it was an Aquarius. The prophet was chasing in the dream, even by feet. That is travel, Sagittarius. I saw a woman crying. Something about Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio was hiding their face or hiding their hand in a particular situation. It could be something in regards to CPS. Oh my goodness. Somebody could have tried to call CPS on somebody, and then the reversal hit, and now CPS is being called on them. Or maybe a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is calling this Leo out. Somebody feels bad now. A Virgo tried to send false projections of what they had going on and a negative connotation to somebody else. Now they feel bad. They was only doing it as a joke, or they thought it was funny, or it's not funny. It's not funny anymore for them. It's not fun anymore for them. I'm hearing Paramore, ain't it fun living in the real world? This person was running to African divination. Don't got the lineage to be even playing around like that. Probably getting taunted by them deities or divination tools they using. Somebody tried to scare somebody. Sagittarius rules parent, teacher, and travel. Somebody could have scared somebody in regards of their travel plans. Somebody could have told somebody that they weren't able to travel anymore, or something about the there you go, something about the message. Somebody tried to scare somebody in regards of a vehicle, yo. Like they could have tried to plan something like fatal almost in regards to a vehicle, yo, and scare somebody and like, oh, like you wasn't gonna get hurt. Now I knew you wasn't gonna get hurt. I prayed to them that you wasn't gonna get hurt. It'd be like that, like not fatally, maybe messed up a little bit. Like what? God forbid. Something about somebody's parent. Sagittarius. Oh my gosh. That's Beyonce husband zodiac. Am I not correct? Ooh. Something about beauty spells or financial issues somebody wanted for a particular person. Like I said previously, it was a back to sender. I don't know what's going on with that marriage. It's none of my business, honestly. Somebody didn't want somebody to be beautiful or have any money. All right now, because I'm not even going to involve that person in that. In this, all I'm going to say is a particular person don't like what was going on in that marriage. It might be more than one person that didn't like what's going on in that marriage. What the tea is? All right, I don't want to even do. I don't want to say that. Like, forget that. Basically, something about Beyonce and Jay-Z's marriage. The way it sounded so far is that Jay-Z got some sort of obsession with her ever since he met her. Kind of been holding her hostage in their marriage or relationship using finances. And something in regards to her beauty, like I'm pretty sure he likes that she's beautiful. All right, all right, all right. So you ever watch Tyler Perry's The Oval? That's one of my favorite shows. There's a character that's the Secretary of State, and it's a guy, and he has a wife, but like he's gay, but he's on the down low. But he still keeps his wife, but then he like abuses his wife. It's something like that, and it's so ironic because Beyonce was on like a little. It wasn't that long, but a little hiatus, and people was even like kind of making fun of her. Like I didn't think it was cool that they were making fun of her. They were making fun of her. They were like, "Oh my gosh!" She had came out with like this platinum blonde wig. The first thing I thought was like Kim Kardashian. And then I'm just like, people were like, "Oh my gosh, she looks like she brainwashed. She don't look like herself no more." This and the third. And it's so interesting because that's right after that, when people making fun of her, and she did the Cowboy Carter. Exactly right after that, that's when Diddy had got scooped up by the cops, and then now all them allegations, videos, whatever, with Jay-Z doing homosexual activity came out. I'm like, isn't that ironic? Now, as some folks might know, about me being in the music industry, whatever, I have received like I don't know how to explain it. I have received an invitation to an industry event, um, to my pleasure, and it's like there's something about it. All right, I'm going to narrate this the way that I was seeing the situation from my point of view. Take the message how it resonates because I know what I received. If you're my supporter, it should resonate with you. You'll understand. If not, disregard the message. So somebody receiving blessings, I received. Somebody receiving blessings because of other people actions. Something about the Aries. Somebody could have tried to cause some chaos in a particular situation. Somebody could have tried to make you act out of character. Something about a Virgo, Capricorn, and Pisces. Something about an A&R that contacted a particular artist to get them signed to a record label. Something about a co-signer. in regards to a person's talents. Also, there was a deceitful something about deceitful people, something about a Scorpio, or it's a hit, something that's hidden, something that's hidden about somebody not being able to attend. All right, that's a Drake reference. I didn't mean to get so loud like that, but it's coming together. So something about so they're saying something about a Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces. So something about possibly Beyonce or somebody else. Just take the message how it resonates. Something about her record label or her husband's record label, or she's a co-signer to her husband's record label, or somebody who co-signed to her, or something about Megan Thee Stallion. Drake did something deceitful in regards to their record label because he has his own record label. There's something going on. Like, do they got some secret beef with their record labels? Was it Rock Nation or OVO? So that's why he didn't attend the events. I seen a message. I sent a message. I seen a video online about Beyonce and Jay-Z after they went to that award show. The one where Kanye West and his wife was acting a fool, whatever. And somebody was doing like an interview, whatever, like that. They were talking about Beyonce and Jay-Z. I don't remember who the person was, but they were saying like, in regards to their security details, they be having security on security on security on security. Like he was saying, something that there was an issue in regards to security. I'm thinking it's in regards to Drake, and that's why he don't attend events like that. So, dang, how y'all get down? So they were saying in the interview, this particular person, this guy was saying like Beyonce and Jay-Z in regards to their security detail, they have security with them, they have security watching the security, they have security down the street, they have security in other buildings. That they really don't play in regards to their safety. So if somebody can have that security on security on security on like that, so say something about Drake or a Scorpio or a Sikh in regards to the security detail team. Would they come in like the military? Maybe like outside of music, because Jay-Z. Like let's be for real. Let's be for real. Like just using the facts, court case or not. Jay-Z really was a hood ninja. Like he know street laws. I don't know if he might like it's one of those things like depending on how long you was in the streets for, like living that hood ninja life. It's certain things you don't forget. There's certain characteristics you're going to have installed and not installed. Something about something that was installed. A security system was installed. There's going to be certain things that are going to be instilled into your character because of how you grew up, the environment that you're around. Drake, regardless of how many people he know that are hood ninjas or grew up in urban environments, Drake did not live that lifestyle. So if they are beefing and record label things, this is giving like them throwback '90s vibes. While this P Diddy stuff is going on, I start thinking like Suge Knight. Is that deep? Let me mind my something about the Scorpio. Something. Dang, I even try to say Scorpio. Dang, something about the Scorpio. A scope. He ain't coming because that security detail carrying scopes. Dang, I ain't even mad. That's not a bitch move like that. Like honestly, who gonna risk their own safety because somebody beefing like that? Like no, that don't make you like that don't make you scary. That make you sane. Like no, ain't nobody gonna come around and you threatening to scope people. Like what? No. Somebody spent. Oh, he. All right. So Drake is saying that he is just keeping in the music, but Jay Z doesn't want to keep in the music. He want to bring it to the streets. And Drake, like, he not even about to even play with him like that. I'm not even mad at it. Drake, like, he not about to. What? Jay Z could have said something to the lines of he gonna get a sniper or something like that, or something about 21 Savage. Oh my, I was just talking out the message. I'm like, yo, 21 Savage. I was talking regarding relationships, but 21 Savage ain't been like out and about like he used to be, and especially since he kind of sided with Drake. A lot of people not wasn't standing up for Drake and everything like that when that Kendrick versus Drake thing was going on, and 21 still making music with him and stuff. And not like other people not, but it's just like people perfectly know like 21 kind of siding with Drake, so it's like they not really something about the song "Back Outside." Dang. But Drake just keeping the music. He not saying. I think he's trying to correlate like, it's not that deep. He gonna say what he got to say. I'm not even gonna hold. I feel like Drake really means what he's saying in his music, but like, it's something about he not like he's like I don't know. It's like two perceptions on public perception, and I'm not taking no negativity. I'm not. First of all, what you're not gonna do as people who are still living is gonna try to project onto me my own bias. If you're not my client, don't project onto me. For a long time, they wouldn't even let me say Beyonce's name on some of these platforms. They wouldn't even let me use Beyonce as a hashtag. And it's like, why? Why not? You know how many people it is in this world? Her as a public figure, I don't have no problem with these people. I'm just doing what I'm supposed to be doing. You know how many gossip blogs there is out there? Public information, then it'll be that one person like, oh, don't say anything, don't say anything. Like, why not? Not to be funny and nothing like that. Mm. But yeah, like I was saying, something about going to industry events and something about a movie deal. There's something about maybe that's why I can't say that's why I didn't want me to say Beyonce name. Like there's somebody that's pretending to be somebody else in a particular regards. It could be in regards to divinity, like and divination, spirituality. But there's a back to sender happening because of that. All right, so let me quickly get this channel message out because I've been just talking this whole time. But that's how the channeling works. There was a lot to be said. There's a lot of celebrities that are under NDAs, and in this music industry that some of these NDAs be lasting a minimum of 10 years. Imagine not being able to say something for 10 years, but they're actual spiritual intuitives and gurus that are able to voice act. Ooh. Aww, that was cute. What's it called? It's actually spiritual intuitives that are able to speak on these people's behalf because they're not able to speak for themselves because of whatever situation. That's not my burden, by the way. But it just is what it is. But trying to force somebody spiritually to not speak about certain topics or things against our First Amendment rights is crazy. Because everything is just alleged until there's proof. A lot of the stuff I talk about are based on public knowledge. Now, I'm going to tell you the dream I had previously, and it was like a premonition too. There was it's something about somebody being childish. It could be a celebrity, it could be an Aquarius, a Leo, or a man, or people involved. I like the premonition was I heard somebody's child was crying, somebody thought their child was crying in another room. So somebody's child somewhere was crying. I just had to keep reiterating that because something about that. But it wasn't like it wasn't the room that I was in the dream. It was kind of like almost like lucid dreaming. And out of the room, it was something about a Leo. That was a dream. That was it. There's something about somebody running away from an abusive man. Could be a Leo. Could be a Cancer. Sun sign. A woman ended up in a woman ended up in a person's room at the window crying for help as a man did something behind her back. Now this is in correlation with the channel message I'm going to do about Wendy Williams. Something about New York. In New York, where dreams are made of and nothing you can't do. I'm playing, but like sing the song, whatever, but who was in the song? Jay-Z. What happened with Jay-Z and Alicia Keys' performance? Lil Mama interrupted the performance, being a New York native, thinking like it was all right. They tried to cancel it. Then it was a humiliation ritual because they tried to make her to be. She should have, you know what it is? The humiliation rituals are done on particular, celebrities. So they become depressed. That they then get into. That's why that Wendy Williams brought. So then they get into drug abuse. So they're not able to do the content they once was doing, right? Lil Mama could have really, really, really generated a lot from them trying to make her sad and then call her a man that was another celebrity. I understand how that can be, traumatizing, but that man had a lot of stuff going on at that time in regards to businesses and TV shows and stuff like that. She could have did something with that, but maybe it's about ego. I don't know what Lil Mama's zodiac sign is. Maybe it was about ego or her own morality or something like that, or maybe certain things she saw because of what happened from that performance that she learned that she didn't really want a part of. Dang. But see how I was just talking about in the beginning of the message, talking about how like the award shows and the artists in regards to that Virgo, they were scared of her. And the conspiracy theories of her possibly trying to backdoor people. And then you think for a second, you think for a moment. Alicia Keys don't be out like that. Who was it the performance? Somebody trying to get away from an abusive man. Somebody's, I don't know if it's still, or the court case is finished, but, or it's still ongoing. Who's involved with that court case? Where's Lil Mama? And how was she and main media in regards to the music industry on the billboards, and then back to underground artists. The other day, I didn't even get to mention it in the previous message, but then like Amy Winehouse wanted to be in the channel message. I'm sure. And there's a conspiracy about that too. It's a lot going on. But yeah, the song here and about a particular man or a Leo sometime placement or an entertainer is the song Crying Out For Me by Mario. I can tell you're crying out for me. What? It's something about that. Like somebody is a parallel. It's like somebody understands a particular situation and feels for another person. Then there's another person that's just like, because heart has to do with love. Love has to do with voodoo. Somebody tried to do a come to me spell. The zodiacs in regards to the message are Taurus, Aries, Aquarius, Leo, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Virgo, Capricorn, and Sagittarius. Dang. Anywho's, it's something about a mother figure doing sex magic or did sex magic, and now they're crying watching another person feeling unsuccessful. So the thing is that you never really know what be going on in regards to the music industry or these celebrities, because it's always the question of who started what first, and that has so many different connotations. So it's like, while people could be upset about Beyonce or say she's doing certain conspiracy theories, or people could be saying, Drake is a terrible person, this and that, where does it all originate from? You know what I'm saying? It's like you never really know. You could be the villain in anybody's story, or you could be, the superhero in anybody's story. It's just in regards of public perception. Because if you don't live with these people, you don't be with them each and every day. You don't know them personally. You don't really know what can go on with PRs and social media and media bribes that be. I'm just saying, you never really know. You know. But this is what the SNRs are for, to open up people's minds to a different perception. Because, as civilians, you might not know. As celebrities, you might have a different outlook on a certain situation. To each his own. But yeah, there's somebody that's a mother figure, like, that was doing sex magic that, reversed onto them. So now they sad. Like, they were projecting on a particular person's life in regards to their career, because they wanted that person's career, or they felt like as though they should have a better career than this particular person. And then now, because the spell work, reversed, it was a back to sender. Now they feel even worse about themselves. Could even try to do something. Why would you do any spell work on somebody else's career other than your own? You know what I'm saying? It's just like, Now they feel unsuccessful. They unsuccessful. They feel like it's just while they watching this particular person, the celebrity, whoever. And the mother figure that was doing the mother figure could be a Cancer or Virgo though. Now there was a reference to. All right, so there's this thing. I don't remember why I wrote this. It could be because of the Scorpio. Ooh, somebody that don't. Somebody that don't like me is watching right now, and it's just like, hey, bitch. Anyway, so something about Jocelyn and Mimi from Love and Hip Hop is very significant. Because the only thing they had in common was Stevie. Something about a Spanish woman, something about an African woman. Because come to find out, Mimi is African. I didn't even know that. Something about that dynamic right there, because you seen that was like a complete mess, all because of one man, two women. Ooh, yo. First and foremost, I just smelled like gasoline and fire. Then I had like a quick flash, remembering Tiger Woods and his wife. Then that automatically made me think about Beyonce's song. I think it was Lemonade. Then now I don't want to remember what the other one was. Oh my gosh. Be careful. You better be careful. Libra, Cardi B. You let that be an example. All right, because Jocelyn is of Latino descent, right? Cardi B is of Latino descent. Jocelyn is a Scorpio. Cardi B is a Libra. Jocelyn is the example of getting justice in a particular situation. Ironically, uh, I'm not going to even say anything about this particular person. That's probably the person that was just watching me. Somebody told me to do research on Scorpio or something like that. Then I have found out that Beyonce possibly has a Scorpio moon. No shade, no shade, no shade. Just know that. In Jocelyn Mimi's situation, all right, I'm not going to narrate all of that, but the phrase that was said was Molly the maid. Jocelyn had called Mimi Molly the maid. Something about somebody. All right. If I remember correctly, Stevie J just a man whore basically. Steve and they used to nickname him like Ratatouille or whatever like that. So something about all right, Molly the maid, right? What's a maid do? Cook and clean, right? No shade. I don't want to be funny, right? We know that Mimi is African, and we know that Mimi loves food. We know that Stevie J ain't So, all right, behind the scenes. So, what happened was in that relationship was that Stevie J was doing him. Mimi possibly knew about Jocelyn or any other woman for that fact, you know. So, what she do? Gave him food. Reading between the lines. Be careful who's serving you food. And don't be cheating on y'all women and then expecting them to give you guys food. I'm not saying that's everybody, but I'm just saying, wow. So there was some sort of reversal because, well, not a reversal, but back to sender because then Stevie J came in contact with Jocelyn. Look, we're just talking about a mother figure doing sex magic, right? That has to do with the zodiac embodiment of Pisces because they say Pisces is a drug. Could be doing sex magic or actually putting actual drugs in Stevie J food. Stevie J meets Jocelyn, woman of Latino descent. No shade. Latino descent is into that. Not all of them are into that witchcraft. Just by lineage. Santa Pia. Then Stevie J decides to leave Mimi for Jocelyn. What happened with Jocelyn? She just started going berserk. She on crack. Pisces. Whole time Mimi is calm. Just say that. Anywho, I had this dream where there was three men. There was one man, something about froze. All right, is that something about D-Lo? Bossman D-Lo? Or Bossman on the D. But yeah. Ooh, somebody just got hot. Oh my gosh. Talk about fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But yeah, so it was three men, three Leos, three entertainers, three people in the entertainment industry that are men or Leos or entertainers. Something about Bossman D-Lo. Then it was two other men. One man in particular, I couldn't make out who these men were. Something about an issue. There was one man in particular. So I'm guessing this guy was watching Bossman D-Lo. And he was like telling another man, go watch him for me. The other man turned and looked at that man and was like, you're an informant. And when he said that to the particular person, that informant word, that person, like, it was creepy. If they were standing by a doorway, that person just like, that person, oh, you peeping, right? All right. So if you know, you know. You see, you see. I can't tell you that to no more than that. So this, when the person said informant, that person literally, like, I can't. Like a ghost. The person went through the door like backward. I was like, yo. It was like I think I didn't care for that dream. It was just like the fact that person like. Somebody trying to say something. I don't know what the heck that is. All right, so person went through the door, whatever, like that. So, and like I think even the person who called him an informant was shocked. So like the person started chasing this person, like that person that started chasing that person. Then you see a woman, she was running for her life, and I had seen this movie that was significant. Basically, it was during the holidays, and I was just watching something on Netflix that had just came on. I don't remember what it was called, but basically the narration of the movie in summary was that it was a man and woman that were working at the airport, and then it was a terrorist attack. And in order to save her, the guy's girlfriend or wife, he had to help, get rid of the terrorists. Somebody at Aries, I'm telling you, it's Aries, or somebody's using chaos magic or something. Everybody's not able to do chaos magic, whatever. But like, I'm just like, it could be an Aries just starting up problems, or Aries is an embodiment of in the music industry right now. So like, at the end of the dream, basically it was just basically the person was running, like somebody was trying to kill somebody. In the particular part I seen the dream, it was a woman though. In the movie, it was two men. Basically, a man was enlisted in a terrorist attack. Somebody Sagittarius. A man was enlisted in a terrorist attack in the movie to kill another person, but he didn't want to do it. But he ain't have no choice because they was holding his gay lover hostage. They was holding his gay lover hostage. But in the dream, it was somebody's wife being chased by the man who had their gay lover held hostage. So somebody wanted to take out their wife to keep their gay lover. Then at the end of the dream, the woman had got away. Kind of. She had went to this room, and then the weirdest thing was like there was a bed that was unmade, and the sheets of the bed sheets were the color pink. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpios. So because there is a wife out there that knows that their husband's on the down low, they then Got it. So there's a wife that knows their man's on the down low. So they could have went into the LGBT community and might have a female lover, but the female lover went missing, and so you're the serial killer in the comments, huh? No, you mind my business. Yo, something about an Italian serial killer or something like that. They got a foot fetish. But that'll be talked about. Message. Then ain't no way, ain't no way, ain't no way. And oh my gosh, like somebody just want to be nosy off of my business. Something about Sagittarius. Like you're not coming to see me. If I ain't consent, you ain't coming to see me. Anywho's. So y'all, all right. Basically, there's a wife, there's a marriage, man and woman, man on the down low, has a gay lover, wants to kill wife so they can keep their gay lover. Then, God forbid, then wife tries to have their own romance with an LGBT lover. LGBT lover female goes missing. Possibly because of the husband that's on the down low, and this husband that's on the down low might just be bisexual because they're forcing their wife to keep having sex. Yo, and this person is trying to get help any way they can. They like something about them tunnels. They was talking about them underground tunnels in regards to the Diddy parties. This person might have been forced to have sex or it's been sexually assaulted. Oh, God forbid. That's because in the dream I saw a person just screaming and crying. I don't know what Wendy Williams has to do in regards to the underground tunnels that Diddy parties, but whoever got sexually assaulted there, oh my goodness, whoever got sexually assaulted there, they were screaming for help and nobody could, like, nobody. I don't know if nobody was around. It wasn't made clear anybody was around, but they were screaming for help, but like nobody. Maybe that has to do with what's going on with her now. No. Anywho, um, something about a man asking another man for help in regards of paying the bills. Um, somebody needs help. I was just talking about something about a princess and a princess that was helping another celebrity back in the day that is now deceased because they was going through something in regards to public perception. So somebody went to go help that woman out. Another woman helped another woman in that scenario. So, but in this scenario, something about another man helping another man in regards to the bills. Maybe in regards to that sexual assault is one of them situations where maybe it wasn't the wife that was sexually assaulted. It could different scenarios. They kind of resonate in regards to the Diddy parties. Maybe it was like sexual favor for financial advances. Because like even though I seen it as somebody's wife, that can still in LGBT terms be like, Somebody has to be the wife and somebody has to be the husband. So it's like a man calling another man his, and a man then became his because of sexual misconduct. But is it really because it was like a fair trade? Because somebody needs to pay their bills. So that's why that I can hear you crying out for me. I said Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, right? But it's something about cancer. Somebody could have died of cancer. Maybe they didn't go missing. Maybe they died because they had sex with one particular man. What? Something about a Taurus, Libra, baby mother. Something about somebody wanting sister wives. Something about an arranged marriage. They could have needed the money because of the lifestyle they live in. Like somebody could have baby mother, or they want baby mothers to partake in some sort of sister wives cult or ritual. But then there's a parallel about somebody needing money for arranged marriage. Something about Leo, Aquarius, or Cancer. Something about a reversal. Something about a cause and effect. Like I was talking about earlier, like you don't know who started what, why a certain situation the way it is. Like, but there was a negative projection reversal in regards to somebody, a Taurus or Libra, a baby mother, an energy harvesting. Somebody wanted to be deceitful to a particular person. A pregnancy was canceled. Somebody wants, all right, this is where the reversal came from. Somebody wanted another person to become pregnant or have financial issues out of just pure hatred, negative intent, jealousy, envy, whatever. A back to sender was sent. And then those people or person or persons that was wishing that negative intent, that's what happened to them. Then they could have possibly went to gay for bed. It's something about the word deceit, because of deceit. I'm hearing it was all a lie. Somebody could have been lying on somebody, like they're doing this and they're doing that and they're doing this. They're not a good person, this and that, third, because they're doing this and that and third. Lying on an innocent person just to find out the person who was making these false allegations, that's what they're really doing. That's the message. Psalm 91, stay blessed. God bless to the rest. This has been interesting. I'll see y'all soon.